Welcome to Noob Heroes turn 57. Research in thaumaturgy is complete. Next one is another level. I generally tend to do thaumaturgy last of all the higher techs. Once I have thaumaturgy 5, I'm kind of content with where I am. But later on, it still has some nice things, and when you still have the research points coming in and you reach your other goals, I'm sure there's plenty of strategies that do thaumaturgy first, but I just kind of haven't discovered them yet at this point. Raksharaya climbs the throne, the inner throne. So Lanka takes the throne as well. We contact another Huli Ying. The idea at this point is also that if I have enough spies, I can keep track of everybody's score graphs. A bunch of arcane probing. Found an unfound door. I think this is actually really high level, so without arcane probing I would have never found it. Some more. But yeah, not a lot of magic sites again. And then Mediocre finds a Sunridge. So this is actually, oh yeah, a Voice of Tiamat, which does nothing. But for my track record in this game, this is actually good site searching. Infiltration of Lanka failed, 2 crippled units died, and then there's a battle in Sarmatia. So I just made a big blob of these glaive dudes and decided I'm gonna charge in against this pretender. See if that works out. Serpent's Blessing for the poison. And they immediately run. The Sting has Fear 10, which probably made them run a lot faster. But that was very disappointing. I think the only thing left now is a bunch of communion slaves. So, unfortunate. How much did I lose? 4 magi and 20 troops. Even when scripted by the AI, pretender god like this can still be quite scary. Battle in Ancient Woods. Oh, this is the main army marching on. And then a battle in the Fortress of Towan. Okay, so there's hardly anything in here. Soul Vortex with Troll Communion Slaves, let's call them that. And then it just becomes a scatter spam contest, but these guys fatigue out. My white magi. Where's the other one? Here you are. They do not fatigue out because of the Soul Vortex. The trolls don't die because of the regeneration. Alright, so that takes care of that fortress. Unexpected events. A festival was held in the honor of Winnie the Pooh, Lord of the West Wind. Everyone was celebrating and fate increased in Province 3 Dominion. In use it. Yazran. Horrible name. Expected event Toan. Heavy rains have destroyed the roads, hampering trade. Minus 50% tax. This is 1 turn and minus 5 income permanent. An expected event in Nartago. Harvest has been truly exceptional. Tax plus 250%. It's a one-time, but I think this is already quite a nice province, and it's just basically some extra money. We're under siege in Sarmatia, but they can't breach. That's because only the Pretender is there. We breached Ancient Woods, and some brigands died, so Ancient Woods is here. So just marching on, taking over the Sarmatian lands, while people on the water are still fighting, and people on the land are still fighting. I'm just growing for free, so that's nice. Of course, storming in Ancient Woods. I am here underwater in the faraway sea. I am using my underwater army to expand. I am also going to take these white magi with their retinue and move into Ginanum. Basically pushing what's left of Sarmatia into this corner and cleaning up. I started recruiting a bunch of glaive warriors and some archers in several places, because if we have a look at the army size graph, I have a quite sizable army, but it's kind of stagnated, and I have a good amount of gold, good amount of income, so at this point I decided I can bulk up my army a little bit more. My go-to measuring for whether my army is big enough or not is what's my income, what's my upkeep. If my upkeep's about half my income, that's where I want my army to be. I am summoning another Queen of Elemental Water. This way I can keep Petushma around here to what's the enchantment called again? Oh yeah, Maelstrom. So Petushma can keep Maelstrom up and not risk her life, and then one of her sisters can go lead an army around underwater. Forging a Crown of Despair, that is one of the artifacts. Let's see who's forging. Storm Crystal. Oh, that's somewhere else. Right. He's forging a Crown of Despair, which will give me a dead gem a month. So this thing pays itself off in 8 turns because I'm using a hammer. It also gives you a good reanimation bonus, so if at some point I have a reanimator, I can just keep reanimating with him, so that's pretty nice. Crystal Matrix, Storm in a Bottle, and 3 Armors of the 5 Elements. Basically just increasing my arsenal continuously, so that if I end up in a situation where I need something, I will just have it lying around. Alright, that's it for turn 57. See you in turn 58. Welcome to Nupoil's turn 58. I've researched another level of Thaumaturgy. Next we're going to do Enchantmentate. I summoned another Black Servant, this way I can get more eyes underwater. Summon the Queen of Elemental Water. Limner answered the spell. So that way I can start moving around in underwater places easier. A bunch of crippled units, or one of them died. And there was a battle in the faraway sea. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, so again, standard formation, mercenaries in the center, regular troops on the flanks. Which means I got another province. Battling in Nanum. This is actually a lot of stuff. So it took me a while to adapt, but those knights on the flanks actually saved me there. And fine ogres are incredibly tough. There we moss buddy, that helps. So yeah, that worked out. We lost an animist, but I'm getting one of those every 2 turns and I've got plenty. Lost a heavy cavalry, lost 1 troll, unfortunate, and lost the fine ogres. But that killed about 50 units, and most of what ran away probably ran away into my lands, so took that province back, relatively cheap. Just took me a while to get it right. Then there is a battle at the Fortress of Ancient Woods. So yeah, here the AI put up a bit of a defense. They got quite a few magi. But it didn't work out for them because of ghost spam and flaming arrows and battlefield-wide stuff, so. And, well, I mean, I have a tendency to underestimate the AI, like I didn't adapt to their flanking cavalry for a while, but once you figure out their tricks, they don't adapt, you adapt, they're an AI, you're a human, you win. Alright, then there's an unexpected event in Rusted Tickets. Children are disappearing at night, strange creatures lurk in the wilderness. 20 unrest, 1 magic. In Caverns of Gold, a handful of gems have been found in the shards of a broken mirror. 6 air gems, always nice. And then the mercenaries have left us because I didn't pay them again. I expected them to take a lot of casualties and decided I'm not going to make a bid. And I'm going to take those underwater provinces anyway, so why bother? And then the AI hired one of them. So, in other news, Mr. Wan Cheng over here, who was holding a skull staff, he managed to lose one of his arms. And therefore dropping the skull staff. And for some reason Rod picked it up. Okay, so we didn't lose it. But we did lose this guy's arm. So he can now no longer do the Soul Vortex meme. Too bad, but we'll figure out a solution at some point. I'm attacking in 31. Let's see. Oh yeah, here. So I'm just moving the main army up here to clear up that province, and then we're going in there. Also trying to raid this place with another one of these. And I still didn't put a Girdle of Might on them. I did, however, put a Storm Spool, which, funny. We'll see how that works out. Down here I'm building a lab to better control my Dominion. I am casting some Mind Hunts into Sarmatia in the hopes that that will just kill the Pretender. I'm making a Tree Lord Staff, a Girdle of Might, and 4 Swords of the 5 Element. Alright, that's it for turn 58. See you in turn 59. Welcome to Noob Valila's turn 59. Zagos the Bishop Fish has claimed the throne of Gaia in the name of Winnie the Pooh, Lord of the West Wing, the evil prince. So, I got a throne. Tianzong cast Black Servant, Hoxian cast Mind Hunt, the mental attack killed Prygomache, that's not Pretender I think. Mediocre found an actual magic site, a well of white water. A proclamation from Atlantis. Atlantasha, the choral commander, shall hereby be known as the Prophet of Salanter, King of Might, the Great Leap Forward. Huh. I didn't even know he got that title, that's funny. I wanted that title. Would have been more thematic. Infiltration of Hinnom failed. Crippled unit died on the march. And there was a battle in Borale. Oh yeah, here I'm pinging the throne. So I'm seeing that his throne has a monolith with an insane amount of gems. And a whole lot of watchers. And a little bit of nonsense around it. I see another battle in Terados. Let's see, Rigor Mortis, Shark Attack, so Terados is once again bringing out all the spells. What's this kind of mage? Oh, he got a little white mage. A lot of bald stuff. But yeah, this time he rounds. Then we get attacked in Boggerwald by Sarmatia. See what he's bringing. These are the mercenaries. Against a little bit of province defense and a few mages. He has a fever fetish on him. I don't remember that, why I did that, but anyway, yeah, he's standing here with the fever fetish. Oh, I guess I wanted to keep the fever fetish out of the way because I didn't want to make everybody sick in an important province. Alright, but they managed to stop that attack. We attack in Light Hills. Alright, this is the main army against a little bit of province. Then there was a battle in Sarmatia. Oh yeah, here I'm just sending a scout to have a look at their stuff. And he's on hold and run away, I think. In order to be running away if they run away, but they reinforced, so that didn't work out. Okay, and then there was a battle in Zemaka. Oh yeah, this is another misplay on my part. Shaman have more hit points than noble commanders. And if half of your hit points run away, then you start fleeing. So he gets his entire buff script off. Starts trampling, Chariot's doing fine. This guy even got stunned. So not bad at all. But then, because more than half the hit points have ran, Mr. Chariot Lord decides goodbye and runs away. I swear this chariot stuff has potential. I'm just misplaying it all the time. An unexpected event in Acasta. Magic site was found. A powerful wizard was hung at the gallows. Below his dangling feet, magical gems have formed. So this just gets me a magic site. I'm actually gonna see which one. Oh, a gallows. So you just... that's nice. Griffia, we got a very ill omen with 28 unrest and 3 misfortune. That's too bad. And in Dragon Point, a huge number of people have suddenly migrated to this province. 700 population. We're on the siege in Sarmatia and they actually damaged the walls this time. And we patrolled out some brigands. So, yeah. I forgot that the lizard shaman has too much hit points, and if I'm gonna astral point buff, I need something with less hit points than the thug. Teleporting this point into Team Chi, because there's witches there, and then he can have his disease healed. I think he's here, yeah, he got diseased, so I'm just casting teleport, he can go to Team Chi. There's witches here, and then he's gonna get healed. Attacking in 31. No, that's not right. I'm attacking from 31 into 47. Yeah, here. So there's two forts left to crack, and then I have to deal with this nonsense, and then I'm done with Sarmatia. Trying to break siege in Sarmatia again. This time I'm bringing on Mage Core. I've decided to give Wenchang a dead gem, so he can still do his Soul Vortex gimmick. And other than that, there's just a whole bunch of stuff in the hopes that we'll just finally kill that bloody pretender and clean up. Doing another raid into this province. This time I'm using this diseased Master of the Way as an astral point buffer. He only has 8 hit points as opposed to the 12 of the chariot, so that should go better. But still no Girdle of Might because I just haven't figured it out. Then I am summoning a King of Elemental Earth in Tinchi. I've got this book, the Tome of Gaia, which gives you, it's a unique artifact, but gives you Earth and Nature magic. With 5 Earth magic, I can summon a King of Elemental Earth, which will break me deeper into Earth. I'm forging a Cthulhu staff for potential underwater warfare. Water lens, another Girdle of Might, a winged helmet, 2 water bracelets, and a ghost orb. I should have been making ghost orbs so much earlier, but I only now decided, you know what, maybe ghost orbs are a good idea because I'm using so many dead gems in battle. For those who maybe don't know, a ghost orb is an item from the Lucid's thematic gem gen mod, and it costs 5 dead gems, 5 water gems, and it gives you 2 temporary dead gems each battle. So that's 40 ghosts every battle if you have one of those on your dead one mage. And the skeletal body might keep him alive. So really nice item. I just didn't make much use of it beforehand. Alright. That's it for turn 59. See you in turn 60. Welcome to Noob Reel's turn 60. We've got Enchantment 8. Now we're going Thaumaturgy 8. We've got some Vine Ogres, a Mind Hunt. We killed Oratia. Okay. Don't know what that was, but whatever. We got a King of Elemental Earth, a Black Servant. Disappoint teleported away. Infiltration of Hinnom failed. a crippled unit died, and there was a battle in Boggerwald. We got attacked again. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, so here Sarmatia shows up with a big blob of these barbarian horsemen. So yeah, unfortunately this time they brought enough stuff. There was a battle in Gilgad. Yeah, so this is the main army moving on top of the fort. We have flaming arrows, they do not. Battle in Zemike. Okay, so this is another attempt at doing something with a chariot, but for some reason this guy just decides to run away. The thing at this point in the game is I have too little time because of real life stuff, and I just get lazy with my scripting. Okay, then there's a battle in Sarmatia. So now he is going down. He's also fatigued out. And there's all kinds of evocations dropping down on his head, and then the pretender dies. So he got this message from Sarmatia: "You killed our god. This war will not end until the nation of Tinchi is annihilated." Yeah, good luck, Mr. AI. Event in Faraway Sea. Got 3 free astral pearls. Event in Gilgad, we lose 177 gold because the snowfalls block important trade routes. What snowfalls? It's spring. You spent expect the event in Gilgad. The governor sent word to the capital. The inhabitants of one of the secluded fishing villages on the coast seem to be engaged in smuggling. However, all attempts to reveal this have failed, and she suspects the smugglers have informants among the provincial officials. The governor therefore asked for aid. Perhaps someone should be sent to investigate. And I promptly ignore this. And then we've started to destroy the fort in Gilgad. The walls are critically damaged, so we don't crack it in one turn, unfortunately. 2 units were cured from disease, among which should be Disappoint. Patrolling troops in the Faraway Sea have killed 2 brigands. So yeah, that's all good. In public diplomacy, so just the Discord channel that everybody's in, Atlantis is now trying to negotiate with Hinnon, saying like, maybe I should have this province. And Hinnon tells him in no uncertain terms that maybe you shouldn't, or I'll kill you. Go harass Lanka instead. I am trying another raid on 34. This time I didn't put the chariot on retreat. And this time, for the first time, I'm bringing an actual Girdle of Might. Only took me 60 turns to figure it out. I'm attacking here to, well, take this place back basically and try to wipe these remnants off the map. Summoning a Mount Fiend here. He can use the crown to start reanimating. And I'm making some Demons of the Heavenly Rivers here, I think. Yeah. Because demons of the heavenly rivers can breathe underwater, so that will be pretty useful. In other news, I'm forging Soulstone of the Wolves. With all of this gear, I managed to be able to forge it, because you need to be Nature 6. The Holy Inks didn't work out, so I just decided, well, okay, then I'm just gonna throw Nature Gems at the problem and get it anyway. 2 more Ghost Orbs, Thornstaff, Ring of the Warrior, 2 Girdles of Might, and a Rope of the Sea. Alright, that's it for turn 60. See you in turn 61.